We have an average rate of change word problem here. It says an investment with a risk factor of 2 has a rate of return of 5%. An investment with a risk factor of 22 has a return rate of 13%. What is the average rate of return per unit of risk? Now you can think of 2 points here. We have a risk factor of 2 corresponding to a rate of return of 5. So this can be thought of as an ordered pair. And we can write an ordered pair for the other situation. We have a risk factor of 22 corresponding to a rate of return of 13%. So 22 and 13. It wants the average rate of change of the return per unit risk. The return rate changes from 5 to 13. From 5% to 13%. That's a change of 8%. And then the risk factor is changing from 2 to 22. That's a change of 20. So the average rate of change for this situation, what you want to do is, if you think of these as x1, y1, and x2, y2, you're going to do the change in the rate of return in the numerator and the change in the risk factor in the denominator. All right, so plugging in here, the top is 13 minus 5. That's the change in the rate of return. And we want to divide that by the change in the risk factor from 22 to 2. So 22 minus 2 here on the bottom. That's going to reduce down to 8 over 20. And 8 over 20 both can be divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So we get 2/5. And you could write this as a decimal as 0.4. So this is, the units here are going to be the rate of return, which is in percent per risk unit here. So it's going to be percent per unit risk.